So, the B96 Morning Show live backstage with Miley Cyrus.
Yay!
Woo! Yeah.
Nah, this is cool.
I just gotta tell you real quick, Miley, I'm a little mad at you right now.
Why?
Because you somehow got a 6-foot-tall black guy to be singing "Party in the USA" in his car on Lakeshore Drive.
I'm sorry.
I'm
sorry.
It's a great song.
Do you
Love
get
it.
any? Do you get any weird looks?
At times, people call us up and say, "Oh, Jay, I just saw Lil Wayne singing "Party in the USA." No, that was me. But it's a good feeling to know that you have a song that everyone is loving.
Likes,
#1 on iTunes, doing really big things right now.
Thank you.
What was the concept? I mean, did you actually go to a country and was wondering if you were gonna have fun? Is that what happened?
Oh well, originally it was just kind of like, honestly, I just kind of think that everything kind of like falls into place the way it's supposed to, because it was really originally kind of written just for my clothing line, and as like a theme for that, because it's not really the kind of like sound of music that I'm into, or I don't really usually sing like that poppy of a song.
Yeah.
So I originally just did it for the clothing line, and then everyone started picking up on it, and it was really cool, but it wasn't like planned out or anything. So that was kind of like, it was a pleasant surprise.
Very cool, very cool. Julian.
Well, I got a question.
Yes.
I got a lot of questions.
What are your questions?
I'm a little bit, I'll be honest, I'm a little bit shy right now.
Are you?
Yeah, well, because
You don't sound very
I'm
shy.
out of this show. I'm probably your biggest
This
fan.
is the biggest.
Are
fan
you?
right
I like
now.
the song. I'm the guy that, I roll the windows down.
Good.
In college, I
Should.
lived near UIC. I like 5 o'clock in the morning, everyone's getting ready, they're getting up. I like roll the windows down. I blast it.
Good.
Yeah,
You
no.
should.
How do you feel? How do you feel about like all these dudes, like college dudes? I mean, honestly, I go to some of these parties, they're blasting your music.
It's awesome, it's kind of like, that song wasn't expected to do that, and it was like, that's more of like the audience that I'm trying to get into now, and that's really like the kind of audience that's come to my show and what my new movie is targeted for. So it's kind of cool that song like opened those
We were
doors.
the first crew to see Hannah Montana, just so you know.
Yes, we were.
Together.
We
did.
Just so you know.
Cool.
We all held hands.
We did.
And we
skipped.
have a video.
Awesome, I love it.
Nice
I
visual.
think she's embarrassed to hear that. But
I am. Well, I kind of dig it. These two. I need to see you guys. I don't know if I believe you that you guys really jam
they
and good
really
with
do.
there's a
Well,
video
yeah,
on
well,
b96.com.
No.
You can attest to this.
Plug.
They absolutely do. Every time it comes on during the show, hands up.
I like it.
Yes, you guys
Makes
have
you feel good.
choreography.
We're working on that. That's where you come in later on in
Cool.
the
All
interview.
right, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you going to college?
Well, I'm like working a lot, so
Right.
you
Just a
like
little
go to
bit.
college to get a job, and I've like got a job right now. But when I have time to take off, I would like to do that. But
Okay.
I'd like to go somewhere where I like get away and don't have to like deal with many people, and I can just focus.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I want to ask her about speaking of growing up and working on things. I heard that you're working with Timbaland, or you did a song
We
with
did a song
Timbaland.
together, yeah.
What kind of song is it?
It's like a little more poppy. It was actually really random. He like texted us like really late at night one night and was like, "Yo, does Miley want to come to the studio?" And so then I went to the studio and hung out for a little while, and I heard the song, and he's like, "All right, yeah, so we'll cut it sometime, whenever you get a chance." And I was like,
Yeah.
"I'll do it tonight if you want."
Yeah.
So we stayed till like 12 o'clock, just wrote the song and recorded it. It's really cool.
Was that a different experience producing with a guy like Timbo rather than your people, or?
It's cool. Everyone's got their own thing. I mean, who I usually work with, his name is John Shanks. He's done everything. He does everything from Bon Jovi and like Melissa Etheridge, and that's more like the style of music that I'm into. And
Yeah.
but I mean, it's such an honor to have someone like him want to work with you. And even
Yeah.
though it's not necessarily my style, like
Mhm.
it just it's definitely a big honor.
Really hot.
I got a question for you, Miley.
Yeah.
Are you surviving without Twitter?
So much better. So much. I
Really?
think everyone should delete Twitter. I think Twitter should just be like banned from this universe.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Why,
It's like
why do you think that?
because like people honestly like. I mean, people want to know why, like, you're unhealthy and, like, you need to, like, get out and do stuff and, like, be in the world and instead of being like this all the time. And, like, all I did was, like, lay in bed on my computer and, like, sit there and eat ice cream and, like,
Dude,
lay
you were
there
a
late
tweet
at night.
monster
Yeah.
when you were on. I
It's
was following you.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
don't end up living your life and you end up saying things that, like, really is no one else's business. And I'm not, like, really a big fan of the internet anymore. I don't really get online.
Yeah, I can imagine with the
Yeah.
attention. Serious question. I put this posting before we went to see you on my Facebook. We're gonna go see Miley Cyrus. And all our listeners. I just blew up the Facebook
Cool.
within like 2 minutes. Hundreds of comments. So serious question number one. Is this okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
if you get mad,
nervous.
you get mad. If you get mad, don't answer.
I feel like I'm on Barbara Walters. Are you gonna make me cry?
No.
All right.
He would
cool.
know.
If anything, it'd be the other way around.
Okay, cool.
This is from Caroline. Whoa. Caroline Forret out of Oswego. She would like to know about this Jay-Z song. The Jay-Z
Did
song.
you? What about
Yeah,
it?
the Jay-Z song was on. What song was that?
I have no idea. I didn't write it.
That's awesome.
I don't know what Dr. Luke
Keep
was
it real.
listening to.
Keep it real. She kept it real. It's fine though. But as far as other artists that you want to work with right now, because you're definitely branching out. You're in my world. You're in the Timbaland world. Who else are you gonna work with soon?
I don't know. Right now, I'm like working on my record, and I've always been like a really big Melissa Etheridge fan, and she's not really like the, like exactly her fan base, and I aren't exactly alike, but it's someone I want to work with, and I just want to, I want to make music for me and like for what I really like, and if one person buys the record, then fine, but I know that every song on there is something that I'm proud of, and I don't really have like a CD out there right now that I can say every song I'm 100% about. My phone is like bike belling right now, by the way.
I know, I hear it. That's pretty cool.
And it's
dope.
really the most annoying thing in the world.
Let me ask you another question. Can we get into a little gossip real quick? The Taylors, are you for them? If they are
the Taylors?
The Taylors, Lautner and Swift. Your
I
homegirl,
don't
dude.
know.
Your homie.
I don't know. I'm not into like the drama.
Is it? It's not, I mean, is it official? You have no idea?
I have no idea.
Wow.
But I've known Taylor since I was really young because we needed Shark Boy and Lava Girl. It was between me and someone else, and then I ended up doing Hannah Montana. So I've known him for like a really long time, and if he's happy, if she's happy, sounds good to me.
That's cool.
So you guys don't talk like like girl talk, when they gossip.
I don't really stay in touch when I'm like out on the road as much as I should.
You're busy.
Yeah, because I'm like really busy, and again like I quit the Twitter. I'm like just kind of like getting rid of like my phone a little bit.
Miley, let me ask you this, because you have huge songs out right now, movies, a show. You have so much. You were in Sex and the City, by the way.
Yeah,
a little
that's
cameo.
huge.
Yeah,
so
really
excited
cool.
For that. So you have so many things going for you. What's the worst part of being Miley Cyrus?
I think like always just being gone. I'm really not like fond of living out of a suitcase at all. Like honestly, like being a girl, like my dad's like, oh, it's not that hard. I'm like, yeah, because you wear the same shirt every day. I'm like, because you reek and it's fine. I'm like, no, I have to like, it's like really hard, like just living out of a suitcase and not being able to have like somewhere to go home to every night and not knowing where you're gonna wake up. It's like it's kind of hard because you kind of like. You really forget even what time it is. This morning I woke up and I was like, oh, it's so early, and then I was like, oh, dang it, it's 12 o'clock. You don't realize like your day.
But the upside of that is that you're also meeting different people. You're also seeing like different areas.
You're in different places. That's like the coolest thing.
But you probably don't spend a lot of time in these areas. You know what I mean? You're probably spending.
I got to more. Now I get to like this tour is actually like so going so quick. I can't believe we're already like halfway. So I haven't got to spend that much time. But like in every city, we end up pretty much doing something or going out to eat or just getting to see it a little bit or on the drive-in.
Right.
I kind of feel like a puppy sometimes. I like put my head out the window and I'm like totally checking it out.
Building on the I guess the why it's tough to be Miley. This is from the Facebook, by the way. This is from Tarwi. She's from Schaumburg. She wants to know how do you feel about the media? They're kind of sometimes they criticize you. They give you a hard time about the whole like dressing thing, I guess.
Dressing?
Well, let me see.
The way I dress?
No, I'm sorry. Wearing clothing that is
Salad
in
dressing, yeah.
no, not salad dressing. By the way, nice boots.
Thanks.
Obviously, you guys are in cahoots.
Thanks.
The
color's
I guess the whole wearing
This is my first pair
clothing
of
inappropriate for your age. How the media's. Have you heard that before?
No, and what I wear is no one else's business but my own, to be honest.
Well, Miley, dude.
They don't have to look at me every day if they don't want to.
I'm all about it.
I agree.
That's what I wear is what I wear. You don't see someone going to a high school and going up to each person and saying this is what you can and cannot
Absolutely
wear.
right.
It's not right.
And it just speaks to the fact that you're in the public spotlight.
Right. And obviously it's not that bad. My clothing line is like doing fine and it's modest, and I'm not telling other people that they have to wear exactly what I wear. What I put out there is always age appropriate for everyone.
Miley, you should see the things they say about us. So don't worry.
No,
You're fine. Okay.
Miley, real quick, trick-or-treating or no this year?
Yes, I mean Pocahontas.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Well,
I'm
listen.
looking for feathers, and it's actually really hard to find feathers for your hair. Just saying. So Pocahontas is actually kind of hard. I thought it was going to be easier. I have a bird, and I made a joke. I was like, Mom! She was like, no way. It was really funny.
Listen, have a great show today. We know that you're going to be here with your stepbrother from Metro Station.
Yeah.
So all you guys, we wish you luck, and Chicago's supporting you.
Thank you so much. Happy to be
All
here.
right.
We will
Thank
be
you.
in front.
We're fans of
Cool.
Miley Cyrus.
Thank you.
Yeah. B96 with Miley.